Hello Kootenai County residents, firefighter Tony Blasek with Kootenai County Fire and Rescue, and we wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about a safety action item that you could do with your family as an activity as we're all trying to find things to do as we're at home. I want to give you a little bit of information about smoke alarms, and first I want to talk to you about national data. Nationally, 3 out of 5 home fire fatalities result from properties without working smoke alarms. 1/3 of home fire fatalities result from fires where there are no smoke alarms present. To further back that up, I have some data that I collected from students this last fall during my October school presentations. And what I learned was 32% of our local homes in Post Falls and Dalton Gardens may not have been protected if a fire had occurred at that time. Either there were no working smoke alarms present, all smoke alarms were expired, or all smoke alarms were in need of batteries. This number is actually down from 51% just 3 years ago in 2017. So let's talk a little bit about the smoke alarms in your home. First, we need to have a smoke alarm installed in every bedroom, outside of every common sleeping area like a hallway, and on each floor of the home, including the basement. Few extra things to know about smoke alarms is that they expire every 10 years. That's awesome to know, but we need to know when their manufacture date is. So if you take the smoke alarm off the ceiling and you look on the back of your alarm, the manufacture date is listed. This smoke alarm is actually a perfect example. This is just our station tour alarm. It's not installed anywhere. But this one was manufactured May 21st of 2009, which means this alarm is expired. I would need to take it off the ceiling, discard it, buy a whole new smoke alarm, and replace the alarm. One myth that is out there is that my smoke alarm has wires coming out of it. It's hardwired. I don't need to replace the batteries. That is false. The batteries in those types of smoke alarms provide a secondary means of power. And in a structure fire, one of the first things that we lose is the power to our homes. So we still want our smoke alarms to work in case of a power outage. Next, if you take that smoke alarm off the ceiling and there is no date present, that means it's more than likely significantly over that 10-year expiration period. You need to replace the entire alarms. One of the new things that has come out pretty recently is the 10-year battery. Many new smoke alarms that are purchased have a 10-year lithium battery, and you actually cannot replace those batteries. In those instances, you don't need to replace the batteries. Just make sure to check the manufacture date and make sure it's within the 10 years. The last thing we need to talk about is those batteries. If you're hearing those annoying little chirps in the middle of the night, check the back of your smoke alarm that usually has what the chirps mean, a guide to the chirps, but usually it just means that you need to replace your smoke alarms. What I teach to the students in the fall is that if you change your clocks, you change your batteries. We've moved the daylight savings time, and so it's not quite 6 months at a time. So if you'd rather follow a different system like New Year's Day and the 4th of July, that system works as well, but the current national recommendation is to change your batteries 2 times a year. I hope you guys are all staying home. I hope you're all staying healthy. I hope you take this opportunity to do this activity together as a family. Remember to test the press button or the test button, and make sure that everybody knows what to do in the case of a true emergency. Hope you're staying home, hope you're staying happy, and thank you for listening.